Welcome back, everybody, to XFW here, Blood Sword 6 streaming. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes and shares you've already gotten. As some folks have said in our chat room, if you're not up to the latest on the video game news, WWE has canceled WWE 2K21. So that means the game we're currently playing, XFW, let's face it, it is XFW 2K20. WWE 2K20 will have to suffice for us for at least the near future. This goes actually pretty well for the Ukes company, as they have stepped away from 2K, and they're supposed to put on their own game. Welcome everybody. Jesse the Simmons, thank you for liking the stream. Owen's here. Derek Smith is here. Derek, you didn't miss late night last night. There was an internet outage in my area, so we did not do XFW late night. So tomorrow, early out of the day, we're going to have an XFW special, and then that will lead into XFW Warzone tomorrow night, Saturday. So I'll have a little bit of a doubleheader tomorrow night here at Blood Sword 6 streaming. But yes, WWE 2K21 canceled. Now, the reason 2K20 had so many bugs is because Ukes and the 2K team split in the middle of the game process. So that actually may bode well for Ukes. Jesse, thank you for sharing. And there's Stacy Keebler in her pink phone. Ukes is supposed to come out with their own game. Now, some folks thinking this might be maybe AEW's video game. Some folks think Uke is just doing pretty much a full-on creator wrestler game. That's what my hope for, folks. So we'll see as it comes out. But, folks, let's head down to the ring and kick off XFW Danger Zone right now. All right, folks, we got a lot of matches coming your way tonight, but we're starting things off with Owen Bush and Dalton Adams.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hackettstown, New Jersey. Weighing in
AEW game is getting delayed. That's terrible news.
Wildcat Owen Bush.
Bush has had a decent run here so far in XFW. The number of victories under his belt. And you see Sergeant Dalton Adams at his side. Adams recruiting Owen Bush to help him go head-to-head with the Wolfpack here in XFW. Casey Vader and his crew. Adams had a phenomenal victory with Casey Adams earlier this week. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking the stream. Jesse Lee Simmons says, one fall. The audience loves to yell that shit. Rated Diavolo over on Twitch, welcome. Whether you're on the Twitch platform or Facebook, thank you guys for tuning in. Rated Diavolo says he's watching us by the fire. That is a phenomenal way to watch XFW by the fire. Walter Bagby, thank you for liking the stream. Owen Bush in there warming up, getting ready as he goes one-on-one with Drago. Whoa, whoa, whoa. River Styx is now walking Drago to the ring. You see River there behind him.
Weighing in at 314
Whoa.
Drago,
the Voodoo King, making his way down to the ring. And again, we saw Drago and River Styx team up a few weeks ago in a cross-gender match, a mixed tag match. But now River Styx walking Drago out to the ring. Could this be the early stages of somewhat of a team, a formation, or hell, dare I say, a relationship between Drago and River Styx? Both been getting their warmed up, jogging in place. Again, you see River Styx on the outside. Collar and elbow tie up now from both men. Drago taking the headlock. Drago now an overhand wrist lock. Drago has been learning to wrestle. Most times you don't see him go with chain style wrestling. Mostly Drago is in your face smash mouth wrestling, punch, kick, choke, Min, Het, thank you for becoming a fan. Welcome to XFW here at Blood Sword 6 streaming. Drago now with an Irish whip and a drop down. Owen Bush catches it and throttles him across the back with a big forearm. Bush now got the man upside down and dumps him over hard on his back. Drago now reeling in pain. Drago out of the way. Big head driven into the canvas by a bulldog by Drago. Both these men have been on a win streak as of late. Ooh, Bush crashing out of the outside. Sherry Rogers, welcome to the stream. Thank you for putting Stacy Keebler on our screen. Drago on the inside waiting. Here comes Bush inside. Drago catching him with a Lutherist press and lights him up with right hands. Crystal, thank you for liking the stream. You see Dalton Adams on the outside, the sergeant, who's been feuding with the Wolfpack week in, week out, going back and forth. JC Lee Simmons, that would be a phenomenal thing for them to do. Well, you see Dalton Adams is actually grabbing at the feet of Drago as Owen Bush was pulling him inside the street and back inside the ring as these two continue to go on. I'm actually hoping they'll continue to drop new things for WWE 2K20 since 2K21 will not be happening due to the coronavirus and everything else under the sun getting canceled. I love new additions to the game to keep adding more content to XFW. Right now, Drago in the driver's seat, knocking Bush down hard. Bush he's never been in the ring with someone this odd, Oh, Bush getting out of the way, turning things around. Crystal, thank you for sending stars. You just made Stacy very happy. Right hands by Bush, but Drago again cutting him right off. Kick to the midsection, and now boots square to the chest of Owen Bush. Bush trying to get back to his feet using the ropes to get himself up. Drago starting to wear down the bounty hunter. And a hard shot to the face. Owen Bush playing possum. Connecting right in the snout to Drago with that elbow. And now putting the boots to the Voodoo King in the corner. Bush getting back into control here. Spinning Drago around. Up on the shoulder. What is he going to do? Trying to get Drago to submit. Stretching out the back of Drago. Drago with a couple right hands. Breaks the hold. Drago with a monumental uppercut. Bush has got to go underneath the ropes and walk to the outside. Shoulder tackle by Bush. Again, Bush playing possum. Trying to get one over on Drago. We've got a pinning combination. Drago turns it around into a pin. Bush gets the shoulder up. Drop kick by Drago now. This has gotten interesting, folks. These two going toe-to-toe. Oh, Demon's touch. Demon's touch takes him down. Drago landing a demon touch on the side of the head, Owen Bush. And again, you see the invisible, whatever it is, attacking Owen Bush. Drago now standing firm. Here he comes again in a clothesline. Taking down Bush again. Drago looking solid. Owen Bush starting to weather here. Takes him over. Gut wrench suplex. Again, Owen Bush turning things around. Drago himself countering. Bush now up. Drago with a knee shot. Takes him over again. Right hands find their mark. Jeffrey Smith, thank you for liking this stream. Thank you for giving Stacy Keebler and all the folks here something to look at. This match fairly even from the start till now. Drago now got Bush on the top rope. Bush getting taken off, arm drag, high angle by Drago. Again, you see the presence of River Styx on the outside. Drago now stalking Bush. He's got him up. Voodoo Slam lands hard. Covered by Drago. Bush gets the shoulder up in outstanding fashion. Drago not happy about that. You see River Styx on the outside herself. Not too happy about that. Drago's got him up. Ooh. Owen Bush living through the Voodoo Slam, folks. I cannot tell you the last time I saw anyone last through that, but again, Bush. Again, playing possum. We've got the roll up. Drago gets the shoulder up just before the 3 count. Bush showing some superior wrestling abilities here. Hard impact on the back of the head of Drago. You see River Styx now. Styx getting involved. Styx getting involved. Down goes the referee. River Styx getting involved, distracting. Owen Bush giving Drago the opportunity. Now we know why Styx is out there. Drop right across that top turnbuckle. Drago in control. Bush had this match. He could have walked away with it. But River Styx getting involved, distracting Bush. Scoop slam again by Drago. Drago running for the top rope against Shaw. Big right hand from Owen Bush. Sends him crashing down to the outside arena floor. Folks, again, this is just our opening match. This is getting crazy. Scoop slam again by Drago. These two going back and forth. This is phenomenal. Drago back on the inside. Jumping neckbreaker down by Drago. Oh, there it is again. There's the damn feet. The damn feet come out of the ring again. And then Drago hits the demon touch. Did you see that again? What the shit? Owen Bush continues to live on. I don't know how. After a zombie attack, River Styx and Drago hitting again the demon's touch. Owen Bush continues on. This is outstanding. Oh, no. Again. Dumped by Drago. Bush takes the Voodoo Slam. How much more can he have in the tank? Drago gets the win. Drago gets the win after one hell of a hard-fought battle. But there's the demon's touch. You see, Bush fighting invisible, whatever it is. Here's the gut wrench by Owen Bush earlier in the contest, turning things around on Drago. But good, there it is again. Look at, you see it on the touch, and Bush confused, but then out of nowhere, something slamming and bunching into him. Jerry Roger says that vest is a +5 to magic resistance. That might be true. See the referee checking on Bush to make sure he's all right. And again, River Styx on the outside, aiding Drago in his victory tonight. I'm interested to see what happens with these two as this continues on. Is this going to be a short-term thing or what here at XFW? That was an interesting duo, needless to say. We saw River Styx and Drago a few weeks ago compete in a mixed challenge match. And now River Styx is accompanying Drago out to ringside. I'm not sure what this bodes for XFW, what this means as these two continue on. Now, folks, we had some breaking news from earlier in the evening. There was an altercation backstage as everyone here arrived in the building. We're going to bring that to you right now. I think this should be the right button. That it is. You see right here, Johnny Dick Dangerous approaching Bad Boy Marshall Suite backstage. The two got heated in words, and then Johnny Dick opens up with right hands and leave the both to go back and forth. Now, Johnny Dangerous was not scheduled to be here tonight. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was supposed to wrestle, and now you see this, the backstage attack goes on as Johnny the Dangerous throws him into the container and then the gut buster there, leaving Sweet on the floor, but it did not end there. Now, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet was victorious over Johnny Dangerous this past week, but right here, folks, the shot to the midsection with the chair, and then repeated shots on top of the head to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. This continued on and continued on. And you see, again, one more shot for good measure from Johnny the Dangerous, laying Marshall Sweet out. Now, again, Johnny Dangerous was not supposed to be in the ring, in the arena tonight. He was not scheduled to wrestle. He was scheduled to wrestle tomorrow night in XFW Warzone. He's supposed to be going one-on-one with Pedro Ortiz Jr. tomorrow night. But now that he showed up, Marshall Sweet was supposed to take on Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. But it again becomes down to the match between Johnny Dangerous and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Folks, this could be one of those rivalries here in XFW that becomes too bloody, too brutal, and just unstoppable. These two have wrestled several times over the past few weeks, and it only becomes more and more terrible. And now, we know Johnny Dangerous has a mild head injury. Attacking Marshall Sweet, goading him into another match is just, especially when the two have a title match coming up. And Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has picked his match, falls, count anywhere, no holds barred for the United States Championship. But folks, these two are going one-on-one tonight, and this one is just for bragging rights next on XFW Danger Zone.
The following contest is
And here comes Bad Boy now.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
John Rogers, we thank you for tuning into XFW. We're happy the folks like our storylines and product better than WWE right now. This is our second match of the evening. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet being attacked earlier challenged Johnny Dangerous to this match, and these two just went head-to-head on XFW Ground Zero this past Wednesday night, and they're going at it again. This one's for nothing, folks. This one is just for bragging. This is just because these two hate each other. That's all this match is for. And here comes the United States Champion. These two have been going head-to-head week in and week out, and there seems to be no end to the rivalry, and no line that these two won't cross when they're attacking each other. But this is getting out of line. These two know no ends, no bounds, no level they won't cross. They're getting almost as bad as maniacal glee. And Blake the Body Harris, the monumental beating we saw those two put each other through last week. Surprisingly, both Glee and Blake the Body Harris were cleared to compete and have a rematch tonight. I know that sounds insane, folks. I don't know how, quite frankly, I think they paid off the doctor just to get each other's face again. But here we go, folks, as these two start off, and Johnny Dangerous coming across the ring with a knee lift right in the midsection already. A Marshall Sweet turning things around. These two go back and forth week in and week out. Kick to the face now by Dick. Into a Samoan drop, almost angle-style maneuver. Early cover, but Sweet gets the shoulder up. Sweet, reverse. He's got a moment of a chokehold, trying to tap Sweet out again. This is how he won the championship. Kick to the back now. Sweet managed to fight his way out. Sweet now with a kick to the midsection, and a repeated stomps on the chest of Johnny Dangerous. These two absolutely hate each other. Shot to the face. through the midsection into a spear by Johnny Dangerous. Watching these two over and over, folks, is rare for either one of these guys to get a long string of offense in before they counter one another. It just gets more and more brutal as the night goes on. Knee shot again. Dangerous took himself over the railings, and we've got a glitch. I'm not sure how we got to get out of that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Magic flying powers and a glitch of 2K20. Diavolo does not have a match this evening. We did hear word, though, that Diavolo has changed his look and will be debuting it Wednesday night on XFW Ground Zero. Diavolo 2-1 here now in XFW, a new luchador, and has been doing very well so far here in XFW. Both men again on the outside. And Sweet sent crashing into the barricade. Right hand again by Johnny Dangerous. Sweet able to wrap around. Again, Johnny Dangerous with the counter. These two, it's like they've read the play manual on each other's offensive maneuvers. Dangerous drives the chest of Marshall Sweet, and then a knee shot to the head, as if that wasn't trouble enough. Got him. Oh, straight jacket, German suplex into a pinning combination. Sweet again gets the shoulder up. Sweet jumping right back to his feet. Hits him with a sling blade. And a drop kick to the side of the head. Sweet back on the offense. Sweet missing a right hand, but gets the Irish Whip into the turnbuckle. Johnny Dangerous with a shot elbow back in the face. Again, these two counter each other in the blink of an eye. Quicker than you can imagine. Johnny Dangerous exposing that top steel ring turnbuckle, taking the pad off, and then he gets a hit with it himself right in the middle of the back. Turn around by Marshall Sweet. Dangerous brought that on himself. Sweet now bending the arm of Dangerous back hard, and then stomping. Sweet, not much of a submission wrestler. We're starting to wear down the limbs, but it's not a bad decision. Johnny Dangerous is such a striker. If he can curb and weaken the arms, it makes the blows less. But a repeated shot to the face of Marshall Sweet by Dangerous. Kick out, only one. No, Diavolo does not have a match this evening. Diavolo will be back on Wednesday night on XFW Ground Zero. Sweet now again getting countered by Johnny Dangerous. Back and forth. These two go. Oh! Super kick. And then again to the straight jacket suplex. But again, Marshall Sweet gets the shoulder up. How does he manage, folks? Elbow drop now from Dangerous. Oh, we've seen this before, folks. Repeated shots. Elbow drops hard into the chest. Good Lord. 10 elbow drops to the chest of Marshall Sweet by Johnny Dangerous. Sweet again gets the shoulder up. Outstanding match between these two. Clothesline by Sweet. Knocks the champion down. Dangerous again with a counter. Dangerous known as a cow. Again, that super kick into the German suplex. This time no bridge, all impact. Again, folks, we talk about these two knowing each other so well. They counter everything they can. It's like they've read their playbooks. They know what each other's thinking before they do it. And Sweet just nails Johnny. Oh, and Dangerous again turns it right around into Marshall Sweet, right in the face. You saw that shot come down. Got him in the crossface crippler. Too close to the ropes. Kick to the midsection now by Sweet. Counter again by Johnny Dangerous. Dangerous the takedown, snaps back on the legs of Marshall Sweet. Good Lord. Rick, thank you for hosting over the Twitch platform. Big knee strike to the face by Johnny Dangerous. We've got to cover again. Can Sweet continue? Get the shoulder up, he does. The resilience of Marshall Sweet is astounding. Dangerous again, stalking the former champion. Got him down again, trying to tap out. Sweet. Sweet kicked out twice. Can he hang on now? Sweet's got to tap. Sweet has to tap. Sweet has to tap. Good Lord, the champion. Ever so brutal. You see the combinations here. The rubber band match goes to Johnny Dangerous. Dangerous is so brutal with those submission holds. Taps out Marshall Sweet. Sweet had sustained too much damage. He's better off taking the tap out with the championship match looming so close.
Here is your winner, Johnny.
But Johnny Dangerous pulls off the victory tonight. What is this? What do we got here, folks? Dangerous going back out to the outside. Dangerous underneath the ring. This can't be good, folks. Dangerous with a steel chair. And lights up again onto Marshall Sweet with 2 shots. This is uncalled for. The match is over. This doesn't need to happen. Doesn't need to happen. Somebody needs to get out there. Somebody needs to do something. And again, the chairs to the top of the head of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Again, the combination. And a shot again to the head. Unnecessary offense by Johnny the Dangerous, continuing to lay in to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Again, folks, this rivalry knows no end. They continue to battle back and forth week in and week out. Now they're about even with pinfalls and victories over each other. It just continues to get more and more brutal as the weeks go on. And again, you see the temper of Brandon Archer. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. There's Stacy Keebler doing her thing. So it's very, very odd. Again, the match tonight was only for bragging rights. It's just like Johnny Dangerous goaded him into just to get Marshall Sweet off his mental base and get that pinfall victory. And again, we saw more offense from Johnny Dangerous tonight than we did from Marshall Sweet, which is not normal. Sweet has a bunch of counters, but it just seemed like he's off his game. I think the mental games from Johnny Dangerous starting to take effect. But folks, we're going to take a brief commercial break as we have a new sponsor here in XFW, one I'm not overly happy with, but we don't have much of a choice. So we are going to head down to our commercials, and we'll be back with you momentarily. There we go.
Yamamoto Industries, the world leader in robotic technology and artificial intelligence. Yamamoto Industries is working hard to bring you tomorrow's technology today. With massive advances in robotics, Yamamoto Industries is making the world easier and more enjoyable for everyone. With vast improvements in nanotechnology, we have revolutionized manufacturing and logistics. And now Yamamoto looks to bring that same technology into your very own home. Improvements to travel and home living. Yamamoto continues to improve the standard of living across the globe, and now drops it right into your hand. And now Yamamoto can improve you too. Upgrading the outdated human body, the advancements of Yamamoto tech can give you the superior form you have always dreamed of. Stronger, faster, and more durable. With Yamamoto tech, you can begin to look to the future and forget the past. Yamamoto Industries, a better world for everyone, through technology.
Yamamoto Industries now an official sponsor of XFW. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. Brandon Archer, no, I have not watched Bloodshot yet. Oh, folks, here comes the maniacal Glee. I have not watched Bloodshot yet. I wasn't a big fan of the comics. I really wasn't planning on seeing the film yet.
Making his way to the ring from Sandy, Utah, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Maniac!
Again, folks, I'm not sure how anyone got cleared to wrestle tonight between Blake the Body Harris and the maniacal Glee. Glee took 2 horrific falls off the top of a tractor trailer, including one of those falls landing on top of an equipment box. But somehow, he manages to show up again tonight. And tonight he goes one-on-one again with this man right here, Blake the Body Harris. Hope you folks liked our Yakamoto Industries commercial.
From Venice Beach, California.
When I was told we're going to have a lot more of those.
77 pounds, Blake the Body Harris.
Sherry Rogers, I'm sure Dr. Yamamoto has more in store with Yamamoto Industries than we can ever think of. Mike Lukeski, welcome to the show. Blake the Body Harris making his way into the ring. I'm not even sure how Harris is even standing as the brutal beating he took at the hands of the maniacal one. But these two continuing their battle in and out of the ring. As we saw last week, them go one-on-one and absolutely brutalize each other. But here we go, folks. These two kicking off, and Blake starting things out. Rights and lefts now to the maniacal Glee. We saw Blake now just a blatant chokehold on Glee. Strangling the maniacal one. Look at the anger. You see the look on Blake the Body Harris's face. And now powerlifting into almost a pile driver by Blake the Body Harris. Glee already in a little bit of trouble. I wonder if those injuries are coming into effect this week. Well, counter by Glee. Blake the Body Harris on the outside holding on, and right hand by Glee sends him to the outside, then Glee right back to resorting to his playful ways. Again, folks, you always got to wonder what side of Glee you're going to get. Are you going to get the maniac? Are you going to get the friendly version, the goofy jester? Mary Barrett, welcome to the stream. Glee sending it hard into the barricade. Blake winds up and crashes his head now into it. But Glee catches it. Glee turns it into a powerbomb on the outside arena floor. Holy shit. Glee with the right hand now. Blake starting to bound her off here. Back inside the ring we go. Harris off the ropes, and a shoulder tackle lights up the maniacal one. Big right hand now by Harris. Harris with a belly-to-belly suplex and just powered Glee right over the top of his head. Holy hell, watch this free play, folks. You see Harris grab Glee and then effortlessly up and over his head. No bridge whatsoever. That was sheer power by Blake the Body Harris. Harris now, what is this? Harris got him up. Crucifix position. Harris drops Glee down hard. Glee in trouble. Here comes Harris again with a knee shot to the face. I think the injuries Glee sustained last week are starting to show some effect. Not that Glee ever shows much emotion other than silliness and anger. Glee with a midsection shot there, and a big boot lands Harris on the middle of his back. Glee now in the running. Big shot again by Glee as he pours on some offense. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking the stream. Harris again with an Irish whip. Glee in trouble. Back in the corner. Harris with the head full of Glee. That's just fun to say. A head full of glee. Glee gets snake eyes dropped hard on top of that ring post. Harris holding him up. And a big suplex. Glee and Harris goes to one arm and now showing off the monster physique that he has. Cover on Glee. Mike and Turner starting the count. Glee gets the shoulder up. Rick, thank you for hosting as well. Harris again, calling for the crucifix bomb. He's got Glee up. Crashing down. Good. What a terrible angle to be at for us, folks. You see Glee in a helpless position, yet that grin still sticking out. Both men again back on the outside of the arena. Glee this time sends Blake crashing into the barricade and then takes him out the knee. Hazik, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for making it, Stacy. Keep it wiggle for all of us. Harris tossing Glee down to the opposite side of the arena. Harris looking good tonight, like he's back in the championship era that he was on. Glee sent crashing into the steel steps. Referee up to a 6 count. Glee tossed back inside by Harris. Rick Fletcher's on a sharing spree. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Blake the Body Harris continuing the onslaught. Big clothesline again by Blake the Body Harris. Glee getting right back to his feet. Glee with a nice forearm to the face. Second time. Dodges the clothesline. Big spine buster by the Maniacal One. A little bit of a pelvic thrust there. Harris back to his feet and lands a big right hand. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. And now again, choking Glee over that middle rope is the former World Heavyweight Champion. Jack the Reaper, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for making Stacy wiggle. Welcome to XFW here at Bloodsport 6 streaming. Harris with a kick to the midsection, but Glee again counters into a powerbomb again by the Maniacal One. Harris rolling the outside, Glee freezing in place. I'm not sure what he's doing again. Right hand now by the Maniacal One. Both men on the outside. This could be bad. For Harris dropped on the hardest part of the ring. Good Lord. You see this impact, folks. Big impact on the back of Blake the Body Harris as these two again continue to fight here at XFW. Right hand by Blake. Blake now up in the middle ropes. Deadlift suplex right in the center of the ring. Blake again flexing for the audience. Blake now has got him up. Flex driver lands. Glee hits hard on the canvas. Glee still gets the shoulder up impressively. Harris going for the legs. We saw this last week between the two. Harris going old school. Giant swing. Round and round he goes. And dumps Glee down. Good Lord, all that blood rushing to the head of Maniacal Glee. And Harris tossing him like yesterday's trash across the ring. The Maniacal One in trouble. Harris grabbing him again. Again going for the crucifix bomb. And again lands him hard. Glee may sustain an injury that he can't recover from, but Harris right now looks good. He's going for the suplex again. Oh my God. Oh my God, that pile driver. And somehow that psycho son of a bitch gets the shoulder up. You see the absolute look of disbelief on Blake the Body Harris's face. And Glee with a counter and a right hand and a kick to the face by the maniacal one. Counter again by Blake. Up and over top, and Glee holds on. Harris gonna bring him in the hard way again. Up and over. How the hell did Glee even manage to kick out of Blake the Body Harris? The suplex combination into a pile driver right now. Harris with two big shots and a tilt-a-whirl. Harris again on fire. Harris got him up again, the legs crossed. Flex driver again to Glee. Even Mike Atura felt that when you see him shock back. Cover again. Harris wins. Blake the Body Harris gets the pinfall victory. Here's the suplex, the one-arm suplex, the stalling one arm. Harris showing off his power. Here's the flex driver, as he calls it. And the giant swing. Harry took everything he had to put Glee down. Again, sometimes I really think Glee is damn near impervious to pain. Here's the second one. That second flex drive. You see Glee just go limp.
Winner, Blake the Body Harris.
Harris victorious over the Glee tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Harris looked in phenomenal shape tonight, folks. Again, I think Glee, we know he sustained injuries last week in their match as Glee was tossed off the top of that tractor trailer. But somehow the doctors released both these lunatics to wrestle, and again, they just demanded to be signed up again. So now they're tied once again, and again, it's all for bragging rights, folks. These two hate each other. They're looking to put each other on the shelf, looking to end each other's career, and it may come to that if we don't get something resolved. We've got a lot of folks in XFW right now at each other's throats. Blake the Body Harris and Maniacal Glee. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Johnny Dangerous. Easy Money and Prince Pierce. And our main event tonight, folks, is another heated rivalry that may need to be put to the side. These two may be separated. John Mad Dog Rogers going one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Walker. Now, again, this happened several weeks ago. From what I can understand, it all started backstage in the locker room. Walker bumped into Rogers, or Rogers bumped into Walker, and words became heated. They exchanged words, became very angry at each other. A lot of throwing things were thrown around. Disrespect you disrespect me, you need to apologize to me, what have you. I think he even might have knocked a Pepsi out of Rogers' hand, and then that'll send him off on a riot. But then we saw Seth Walker come out on the stage and attack John Mad Dog Rogers on his way down to the ring. And that's where it all exploded. Now these two locked into a heated battle. Now Rogers has a pinfall victory over Walker, but Walker has had two more falls over John Rogers in the past several weeks. Now these two go head-to-head again tonight on our main event at XFW Danger Zone. And again, we've had a lot of rivalries in the past year in XFW, but it just seems now things are even more elevated and more angry here in XFW. A lot of guys catching a lot of heat. I think it's because our fan base has grown. More people are viewing XFW, and a lot of these guys are fighting for that spotlight. They don't want to be overshined. They don't want to take a backseat to anyone, so it only gets hotter and heavier here in XFW. Folks, we're going to head down the ringside for tag team action coming your way next on Danger Zone. Thank you, Malik, for becoming a fan. And here comes the women's champion, Alex Webb.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, one half of the Alex.
The XFW women's champion in action tonight. Women's tag match coming your way here in XFW. Jesse Lee Simmons, it has become more and more extreme as time has gone on here. And that's a lot for XFW. Some of these guys are absolutely out for blood trying to put each other out of business. And here comes Riley.
And her partner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, gorgeous Riley Palmer.
Riley Palmer's been making quite a name for herself here in XFW. Pinfall victory over former women's champion Tammy Rose. Almost getting herself a shot at the XFW Women's Championship in a fatal 5-way. A split second away. And now tonight, she tags with the woman who eliminated her in that fatal 5-way, Alex Webb. I'll be interested to see how well these two get along tonight. This is actually our first official women's tag team match here in XFW, folks. If you're watching, you are seeing history right now.
And their opponents first.
And here comes Kelly Rivers.
Florida, Kelly Rivers.
Rivers, a former cheerleader turned professional wrestler. This young lady, we thought when she came to XFW, she was all going to be all just flash and, quite frankly, another pretty face. But this young lady has held her own in the ring, showed phenomenal offense. So it's a fan for her, or a sign for her there. Kelly Rivers getting some fans here in XFW. But she has shown outstanding resiliency and in-ring abilities, taking on a number of XFW's most prominent women competitors. But here comes a former women's champion, the girl next door, Kari Foster.
Kari Foster.
The redhead with a temper like no other. Don't let that smile and good looks fool you, folks. This lady is out for blood every time she is in the ring. She comes out with that nice smile, the head tilt, the nice little skip in her step. But that all ends as soon as she gets inside the ring and unleashes the anger that only that little young redhead has. All right, folks, here we are off and running. And go, Alex Webb taking Rivers right off her feet. Foster, another XFW competitor, barely able to get cleared for a match tonight. Actually took one hellacious beating. What has Rivers got? Whoa! Webb with a nice counter. Looked like Rivers is going for a crucifix slam of her own. Webb countered last minute with a nice arm drag and tossing Rivers across the ring. Foster looks like she sustained a head injury. You can see on our Bluetooth device, she is not 100%. But she didn't want to pass up the opportunity at XFW's first women's tag team match. We were hoping to get an XFW mixed tag champions, but unfortunately this game does not allow for that. When some folks want to see XFW women's tag titles, that's so that may be coming down the road here in XFW. Again, Foster up, nice turnaround again. And drops in a reverse DDT. Looks like Foster's been doing a little bit of parkour. That was impressive. Irish Open in the corner. Tag, in comes Kelly Rivers. I'm sorry, Riley Palmer. Kelly Rivers about to get double teamed up here. Double hip toss by Palmer and Webb. So far, those two putting together really well, but Palmer just got turned over by Rivers and Frankensteiner. Rivers now in a backbreaker, taking commanding lead here. Foster just got off the apron. Kelly Rivers went to tag and Foster got off the apron. What the hell is that about? The first tag team match in women's history here in XFW. Foster demanded the match to be involved. And then when her partner comes to tag, she gets off the apron. Rivers with a nice counter. Yeah, now Foster's asking for the tag. Whoa, 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 whoa! Palmer looked like she's going for Hurricanrana. Didn't get all of it. Looks like you broke her ass, quite frankly. Just clipped Kelly Rivers in the shoulder. Enough to knock her down, but I don't think that's what she was going for. But nonetheless, she's still in the offensive lead here. Webb and Palmer lighting up. Like, oh my God! What a phenomenal tag team move that was. I'm not even sure what to call that. Webb with a nice assist, tossing Palmer, who lands a flying clothesline, then goes over the top rope. Rivers countering again, knocking the champion down in the corner. Again, Rivers needs to make a tag. She's been in the ring a long time. Well, now Kari Foster will tag in, now that Alex Webb is flat on her back. Foster now putting the boots to the XFW Women's Champion. Foster would love to get an opportunity and tossing her across the ring by her head is Kari Foster. Foster now a snapmare and a vicious kick in the middle of the back and instantly tags in Rivers again. Foster looked like Webb is hurt, diving tag again, in comes Riley Palmer. Palmer with a drop kick. Alex Webb rolling to the outside. Alex Webb might have been shaken up by the offense by the former champion. Whoa, 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 Palmer 2 times around. Holy shit. And then Rivers rolling to the outside. I'll tell you what, folks, I'm impressed each and every time Palmer is in the ring. Oh my God! Powerbomb into a cutter by Riley Palmer. That was outstanding. Palmer tried to stop the tag, but Foster got her way, and a spear now by the former women's champion. Hits hard in the midsection of Riley Palmer. Rivers rolls to the outside. Counter again by Palmer. Oh, Jesus! Did you see that DDT? Palmer gets it. Look at the impact on that, folks. Oh my word, that was outstanding. Palmer catching Kari Foster and then lighting her up with that brutal DDT. That was amazing. And there was that double team maneuver there from Webb and Palmer. That was outstanding. And Palmer pinning the former women's champion after an outstanding DDT. What a victory for them tonight. Palmer and Webb kicking things off in our first women's tag team match in an outstanding fashion. Wow, Palmer and Webb working well together. Again, Kari Foster. Rivers coming for the tag and Foster dropping off the apron and then giving her their hands off to go do it yourself. Obviously, one team was faring far better than the other. And it just worked out better for them. And I mean, what can you do? It is what it is. What do you want? Really? It seems, folks, our next match is sponsored by Yamamoto Industries, and I've been told we need to show their commercial again. Now up next, the Machine is in action next on XFW Danger Zone, so it seems we have to play his commercial again, folks. So hopefully you didn't hate it the first time, and we're going to watch it again.
Yamamoto Industries, the world leader in robotic technology and artificial intelligence. Yamamoto Industries is working hard to bring you tomorrow's technology today. With massive advances in robotics, Yamamoto Industries is making the world easier and more enjoyable for everyone. With vast improvements in nanotechnology, we have revolutionized manufacturing and logistics. And now Yamamoto looks to bring that same technology into your very own home. Improvements to travel and home living. Yamamoto continues to improve the standard of living across the globe, and now drops it right into your hand. And now Yamamoto can improve you too. Upgrading the outdated human body, the advancements of Yamamoto tech can give you the superior form you have always dreamed of. Stronger, faster, and more durable. With Yamamoto tech, you can begin to look to the future and forget the past. Yamamoto Industries, a better world for everyone, through technology.
Are you happy now? We watched the video again. Sorry about that, folks. Again, sometimes when you're at the mercy of the sponsors. But like I said, up next, the Machine from Yamamoto Industries in action next. We don't even know who his opponent is. Yamamoto won't tell us anything. Let's get on the ringside. And here comes the Machine himself, now the 7'4", over 400-pound handicap match.
Way to the ring.
Did he say handicap
From
match?
New York, weighing in at 405 pounds.
He said handicap match, didn't he?
The Machine.
The Machine making his way down to the ring. Absent is Dr. Yamamoto, which is strange since we've been told we have to play his commercial twice during our programming. But Yamamoto is a big sponsor of XFW, the inventor of XFW's Bluetooth device that all our competitors are injected with. Rashawn Hunt, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. But it did say this is a handicap match. I don't know if the Machine's going to have a partner or what he's got here. But the Machine definitely looks ready to go. You see the glowing wrist gauntlets that he's got. Who is the Machine taking?
And his opponents.
What is this?
440 pounds.
What is this? Folks, Thunderbolt Liger and Thunderbolt Saturn. Are they teaming with the Machine? Or are they against the Machine? What is going on? Please tell me Yamamoto did not set up a 3-on-1 or 3-on-2 handicap match with the Thunderbolts and the Machine. Somebody would lose their career. Folks, I'm being told this is a test match for Yamamoto Industries. It seems Liger and Saturn are going to be going against the Machine. Yamamoto has set this up to somehow... Oh, big chop by the Machine already. Irish whip by Liger, gets taken up and counters on the Machine. Yamamoto, it seems, setting up his own testing facility here in an XFW ring. Tagging comes Thunderbolt Saturn. Double chop takes down the big man. The Machine getting right back to his feet. Suplex into a slam by the Machine. Yamamoto, it seems, wants to test out all of his technology. So far, the Thunderbolts knocking out the big man. Liger rolling to the outside. I guess that's why Yamamoto's not here. Big drop kick, but again, you see the big man doesn't go down. He withstands a drop kick from Liger, and again a suplex slam, dropping him down. God, that guy is huge. It's frightening. And then a right hand, grabbing Saturn. Oh shit! Deadlift Saturn, exploder suplex. Liger trying to capitalize. Oh my God! Right hands again by Liger, kicked in the midsection. So far, the Thunderbolts doing the best anyone's ever done so far against this monster. Cover. Instant kick out by the Machine. Up and over he goes. Big shot again by Thunderbolt Liger. Oh my God! The chop taking him off his feet. Liger just got lit up. And a clothesline now again. And he sends Saturn off the top rope. I guarantee this is the upgrades that Yamamoto's been talking about week in and week out, testing things out, and now he's testing his newest monstrosity against his own men, the Thunderbolts, and right now, Liger is being decimated by the Machine. Clothesline into that big right hand by the Machine. Jesus. Counter again by Liger into the turnbuckle. Liger says the big man back. Oh, into a nice neck breaker. Pull back offense by Thunderbolt Liger. In home territory, Thunderbolts trying to get back into this match. I'd love to find out what a win or loss for either one of these means to Dr. Yamamoto. Is he testing the upgrades he's made on the Thunderbolts, or is he just testing, oh my God, the brutality of his newest creation, the Machine? Saturn turning things around and kicked again to the back of the midsection. Tagging comes Liger again. The Machine laying down the longest I've ever seen that man down. Rolls to the outside of the ring now. Liger in pursuit, gets mowed down as soon as his feet touch the floor. What is he doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! Liger might be in trouble. And the right hand of Saturn. The big man's on top. Oh my dear Lord. 400 pounds coming off the top rope. Just lit up Thunderbolt Saturn. Saturn with a counter. Luthez pressing our right hands to the big man. Referee back up to a 4 count. Machine looks like he's almost being electrocuted. Toss him back inside. His foot was almost caught underneath the barrier there. Saw down the back of Liger. Just picks the man up and takes him down. Hard impact on Liger. And again. And again, Saturn sent crashing to the outside. Kick to the midsection. He's got him up again. That brutal powerbomb on the Liger. The Machine just beat the Thunderbolts single-handedly. The Thunderbolts did the most damage I've ever seen done to the Machine. But again, it was all for naught as this big man takes him down. I'm not sure what is going on, folks. But Dr. Yamamoto testing his own technology against another. I guess that's one way to figure it out. If you've made your own create, you see Saturn trying to get back in there to save his partner, but it's too late, and the big monster Machine victorious tonight. The Machine victorious over the Thunderbolts. Now, I know the Thunderbolts themselves get a mixed reaction here in XFW. A lot of folks like him, a lot of folks don't. Thunderbolt Alpha, the most downloaded wrestler of all of XFW's wrestlers on the character creation on PS4. So Thunderbolt Alpha, one of the most popular, but again, Thunderbolt Alpha was the first one on the scene, then came Liger and Saturn. But now the Machine, after Yamamoto's been here for a number of months, building up the Thunderbolts. And now to see Yamamoto pinning his creations against each other, I'm not sure what that means for XFW. Some more fans share are saying, wonder why Yamamoto is infiltrating XFW with his technology. Does he think he's off the radar? No one knows what's going on with Yamamoto, folks. No one knows what his are behind the plans. We know Yamamoto is a big sponsor of XFW. We know he gave us the Bluetooth device that gives you the heads-up display in the bottom of your screen to keep you guys more interactive in the action. But Yamamoto keeps a lot of things close to his chest. He does not give us a whole lot of information until it's out there in the ring. James Shaw saying if he captures XF Gold, he could take over the world. I'm not exactly sure how the XFW championships go into world domination, but thank you. I guess that's a compliment. I'm not sure where that goes. But it's definitely strange. Whatever game Yamamoto is playing, he's increased his sponsorship to XFW. Obviously, the new commercial he's put out shows that. And from what I understand, we are going to get a glimpse into the Yamamoto Training Center tomorrow. Now, I know we've had a little bit of peek inside there at one point, but it seems tomorrow we'll have an XFW special sometime during the day before XFW Warzone and a peek inside Dr. Yamamoto's testing facility. We saw it with his own wrestling ring. We saw Thunderbolt Alpha in some clips going against what looked like, to me now, a smaller version of the Machine. So only time will tell what we'll see tomorrow inside Yamamoto Industries, tomorrow. But folks, up next, we've got more tag team action coming your way, a ranking match for the XFW Tag Team Division. 24K, the former XFW Tag Team champions going head-to-head with the Gladiators next on XFW Danger Zone. Jesse Lee Simmons, I don't think Masked Mike joined with the Thunderbolts as much as I think that he just became a guinea pig
The following contest
for Dr. Yamamoto. And then at one point,
on the way to the ring,
it seems
combined weight of 620.
I think Masked Mike was duped by Yamamoto. We wish Masked Mike well. We hear he will be returning soon to XFW from his injuries sustained at the hands of the Machine. Masked Mike has become very popular here in XFW, and we wish him nothing but the best, and can't wait to see him back inside the squared circle. The Gladiators ready for action next on XFW Danger Zone.
And their opponents at a combined weight.
And here come the former champions, 24K. JT Wells and Taylor Briggs, two lifelong friends, former tag team champions here in XFW. The official spokesman for XFW Late Night. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for sharing, and thank you for sharing Stacy and her lingerie. Still trying to figure out what what data he gave to Dr. Yamamoto with those glasses, or if it was something that he just did. Alexei Fonseca getting up on the apron right next to the Gladiators. You already see Mike Couture trying to tell her to get down. There she goes. Big right hands now from Taylor Briggs. Turn around the corner now is Draven. Runs him back into the ropes and then tosses him over the head halfway across the ring. Is the man they call Draven. Hagen Carr and Draven have only had one opportunity in a tag team elimination match to take on the tag team champions. And we'll see an XFW tag turmoil match tomorrow night on XFW Warzone. Double team maneuvers now from the Gladiators. Good Lord, they're not done. What the hell is that? Draven using Hagen Carr as a battering ram, driving him into the head of Taylor Briggs. Blocked now by Taylor Briggs. Sends him reeling back. Oh, poor Mike. Mike Couture's got taken out by the massive frame of Hagen Carr. Big back body drop. Hagen Carr flying through the air with the greatest of ease. We've got a cover now. Mike Couture makes the count, but Hagen Carr gets the shoulder up. Stomps now by JT Wells onto the big bold cranium of Hagen Carr. Another running knee lift and spins Carr around from the impact. Carr again putting the boots to the big man. JT Wells now in control. Collar and elbow tie up. Carr with a kick in the midsection to counter. Irish whip now. Big one-handed spine buster from Hagen Carr. And then a little flex to the audience to show the power. But JT Wells fighting right back and sends the big man over the top rope to the outside. JT Wells, one of the most resilient competitors in XFW. Whoa, Hagen Carr shrugging that one off. Wells realized it and catch him with a neck breaker. Carr now with a handful tosses JT Wells across the ramp. Crashing down to the outside arena floor. And now into the steel ring post. And now his head. Crashing into that exposed post. Tag again, in comes Draven. JT Wells up to a 6 count. Got to get back inside the ring. Gets inside and gets met by Draven with a scoop slam. And now Draven with the boots to JT Wells. Draven's surprisingly athletic and agile for a man of his size. We've seen him pull off a number of maneuvers that most people with his frame cannot pull off. Right hand now by Draven. Then a kick to the thigh by JT Wells again. Counters, sends the big man over the top, but Draven holds on. Both men out to the outside, almost have the same idea. JT Wells gets sent again, crashing into the barricade, and then again into that steel post. And a second time, Wells just collapsing. Both Draven and Hagen Carr now sending Wells into that post. He's got to watch he doesn't get himself a concussion. Too many shots like that, and you're out. Big right hand. Good Lord, did you see that? Look at this, folks. Boom, and you see Wells just collapse down to his knees. I don't know how he's standing up right now. Counters kick on Draven. Draven picks him up, drives him down hard. Wells in trouble. The Gladiators so overpowering. One of the most powerful teams in XFW. And again, these two used to be hated enemies. One of the rivalries that started this new era in XFW with this unimaginable brutality. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again. The battering ram from the Gladiators. And folks, both these teams will be in the tag team turmoil match this Saturday night on XFW Warzone. We know that it's going to be the Gladiators, 24K, the White Dragons, the Entourage, and Center Stage. Those teams going at it. Pinfall or submission, you need to eliminate both members of a team tomorrow night. For your whole team to be eliminated, only one team will get an opportunity at Pain and Terror at XFW Quarantine in 2 weeks' time. Right now, Taylor Briggs being decimated. Oh my God! Did you see that uppercut? JT Wells just got lit up like a Christmas tree at the hands of Hagen Carr. Blind tag by Draven. JT Wells turns it around. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Just when you think Wells is down and out, folks, he comes back to life. He needs to tag in Taylor Briggs. Wells just looking to put the offense on. He needs to tag his partner, but he continued. What is he doing? Wells. Assisted neckbreaker from the turnbuckle. Finally, tagging comes Taylor Briggs. Draven trying to get back to his corner. Briggs is to put it into it. He does stomp right in the middle of the back. 24K, such a great tag team. Oh, look at that kick. Draven shrugging that off. Good Lord, these two. Draven now pulling him off the top from the Hagen Carr with the right hand. Hagen Carr! Pile driving to Briggs on the outside. And JT Wells brought in by Draven. The Gladiators are on fire tonight. Wells firing back in the midsection. Wells not the legal man. And then paid for it again. And then Draven lights up. The Gladiators taking on all comers tonight. Clothesline by Briggs. Stomp right again to the chest of Draven. Out of the way, Draven. No! Nice suplex by Draven. Almost a chicken wing suplex, if you will. Taylor Briggs fighting right back. Draven with a counter. Again, another suplex. Takes him up. Whoa, 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 whoa. He held on. Oh, my God. Clothesline. Turning him over. You see Alexia Fonseca on the outside. Happy as anything. Massive knee lift from the man called Draven. Into the turnbuckle. Tag. In comes Hagen Carr. What is that? What is this? Oh my dear Lord! Wow! That was impressive. Taylor Briggs again, still turning things around. Shot to the face again by Hagen Carr back on the turnbuckle. Tag again, in comes Draven. Another double team maneuver. Oh, Briggs lights him up with an uppercut, and now repeated shot to the head of Draven. Neither one of these teams wants to walk away with a loss tonight. They want to carry this momentum into tomorrow night. The tag team turmoil match. Again, the shot to the turnbuckle. Tag again, in comes Hagen Carr. Oh, again, innovative offense from the Gladiators repeatedly. Hagen Carr. Oh, he goes to the knee. Taylor Briggs trying to shrug it off. And a power slam to Carr. Taylor Briggs continuing to fight up. We've got a cover. Hagen Carr gets the shoulder up even for a 1 count. Good Lord. Here comes Carr, and he drills him down the clothesline. Brutality of this match. Kick to the midsection again by Carr. Repeated shots to the back of the head. Carr goes for a slam. Taylor Briggs over the top. Taylor Briggs staying resilient, fighting on, keeping the Gladiators on their toes. Oh, counters it again. Looked like Hagen Carr was going for that big shot again. Now DDT for Briggs. Briggs now getting lined up. Purple Yoda 3121. Thank you for liking the stream. Hagen Carr with an STO. Both men again. Oh my God, did you see the height? Briggs gets the shoulder up. You see Hagen Carr beside himself. Counter again. Briggs again with the wraparound. Up and over. Draven Kenner, oh my God. Draven just hip-tossed Taylor Briggs to the outside arena floor, right next to his partner. Both men down. Hagen Carr getting back on his hands and knees, trying to move up. Here comes Taylor Bridge now. And now Briggs sent into the steel ring post. JT Wells is still out, folks. You see me on the side. Wells has not moved in minutes. Wells is in trouble. Hagen Carr back to his feet. Briggs getting back up. A spear! Counter to a DDT. Briggs saw it coming. Hagen Carr gets the shoulder up again. Good Lord. Super kick to the midsection by Hagen Carr. Carr now lining up the shot once he got in mind. Again the spear from Hagen Carr. Gladiators pull off the victory. JT Wells getting a shot in there afterwards. What a hellacious back and forth match between these men. Absolutely brutal. But the Gladiators carry that momentum into tomorrow night. There's the brutal uppercut from Hagen Carr. You see JT Wells being carried right off his feet. Unimaginable strength by Hagen Carr. And then knee lift there from Draven. Carr and Draven victorious tonight on a very close match. Both those teams vying for superiority tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Again, going into tomorrow night, we'll see that tag team tomorrow match to see who will challenge Pain and Terror at XFW Quarantine. Yes, we're calling on this baby quarantine since everyone's stuck at home. And again, we hope everyone is at home, being safe. Stay home unless you've got to go to work. Unless you're an essential worker, stay home. I saw folks out today as I had to make a quick run to the grocery store, and people are out of their damn minds, running around, just doing nothing. I understand that you're bored. You got nothing to do at home. Tune into XFW. Tell your friends, folks. Tell everyone you know to tune into XFW. Get them on here. Get them liking the page. And tell them if they're a professional wrestling fan and they like video games, get them on to Blood Sword 6 streaming. Start doing some watch parties. Get some friends out there. I don't care. But we're all stuck at home, folks. We're all stuck here doing this. And I'm glad I can bring you some little bit of joy here, distract you from what's going on out there in the world. Events and things are already canceled left and right. You don't understand the severity of this. And then the breaking news today that the WWE has canceled WWE 2K20, or 21, I'm sorry, 2K21. And that game doesn't even come out normally until October. So that just shows you the impact that this pandemic is having all around the world. So I hope 2K Sports will continue to update WWE 2K20. We've had some glitches tonight. You saw people, all of the bullshit that happens with it. But the game is still a lot of fun and still very playable, as you guys see. I'm using 2K20 for all our broadcasts, the occasional crash here and there. They're making their updates, folks. But up next, we've got the Internet Champion again in action, Mark Collins, capturing the Internet Championship from Jesus Silva 2 weeks ago. Now, Morgan Steiner has 2 championships in his stable. A lot of folks are saying this is now the era. 2020 is the era of Morgan Steiner. Folks, I really hope that's not true. I try to stay as unbiased as I can here in XFW, but it's hard. Morgan Steiner's an asshole. Let's head down the ring for more one-on-one action next on XFW Danger Zone. Roger says she's not essential. Well, Sherry, you're essential to XFW and Blood Sword 6 streaming because you are always here. We consider you essential. And right now comes someone who's very essential to Morgan Steiner, the Internet Champion, Mark Collins.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the Mark Collins.
Collins, a former United States champion, now Internet Champion. A lot of folks think that Collins will be the first XFW wrestler to hit the Grand Slam and capture all of the championships here in XFW. You know what, folks? I wouldn't disagree with that. This young man is a phenomenal in-ring competitor. He went toe-to-toe with Showtime Shane Black. The two exchanged the United States Championship back and forth. In the end of 2018. Sherry Rogers, you are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a dogfight. Here comes XFW's big dog. The only big dog that matters.
312 pounds. Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Yes, Jesse Lee Simmons, one half of Mark Collins, because our ring announcer always gets the announcements wrong. Big dog Mark Johnson likes to shake his thing on the way down to the ring, likes to make the audience happy. It's not often you see a man of that size with that much rhythm. Johnson knows his rhythm and likes to dance for the audience. His trademark towel in hand. He will definitely have a severe size and strength advantage over Collins tonight. Tossing it out to the crowd, making everyone happy. Big Dog ready for action against the internet champion. Yes, the ring announcer is constantly drunk. He's in AA. He's got problems. Not much we can do about it. Here we go, folks. Collins charging in, and Big Dog already shoving him away, using that size and strength advantage already. Now the handful grasping the back of Collins' neck. Irish whip by the Big Dog. Johnson would love to get a pinfall or submission victory over Collins tonight, as that would line him up for a shot at the Internet Championship. Collins with a handful of hair. Oh, and clapping. I don't care how big you are. That'll drop you right down. But Big Dog again fighting back. Elbows in the face of Collins. Collins fighting back. Clothesline drops the big man finally off his feet. Johnson's so big, so full of endurance. Hard to get him off his feet, but Collins did just that. Now just raking the eyes of Big Dog, and Johnson shrugging it off. Now Irish whip. Shoulder tackle again, but this time Big Dog with a front face lock into a backbreaker, trying to work on the body of the Internet Champion, Mark Collins. We've got a cover. You see Morgan Steiner on the outside cheering on his man. The look of confidence on his face. I don't know how confident I'd be. Again, the ear clap by Collins. Big Dog again with a counter. Right back up as Collins float over to a neck breaker. Is the Internet Champion. I don't know if I take that much time to celebrate. Johnson is not staying down long. Already back to his feet with the assistance of the ropes. Collins snapping the arrow over the top. Drop kick again, shrugged off by the Big Dog. But Collins, again quick to his feet, takes Johnson over the top rope. And again that snapmare from Collins. Look how quick Johnson gets back to his feet, and a counter single arm DDT. Johnson is on his game tonight. Landing a big elbow drop down the center of the chest of Mark Collins. Cover again by Big Dog. How important would a win tonight be for Johnson? Collins now repeated shots left and right. Again going to the head, working on Johnson. Elbow planted firmly in the face of Johnson from Collins. Oh, he goes for the second one for the ropes and comes up with nothing. Flying forearm finds its mark though. Suplex now by Collins. Hell, I'm impressed. He was able to get Johnson off his feet. Johnson over 300 pounds. Clothesline now from Big Dog. Collins getting back to his feet impressively, but Big Dog up and over Wow! The suplex there by Johnson. Again, no bridge. Just up and over. Look at that. Collins crashing down. Back to his feet. Collins with a flying forearm. And a stomps on the big dog. Johnson rolling out of the way. Oh, just a vicious right hand slap by Collins into a Frankensteiner. The United Champion now starting to find his rhythm. Again, Steiner on the outside. Watching on as his man in this non-title matchup. Big Dog going for some celebration, and he paid for it. Collins now back on his feet. On that middle rope. Flying elbow. Lands its mark from Collins. Collins now saying he knocked it out of the park again. Johnson back to his feet. Collins with a flatliner. Johnson now starting to stutter. And he hits it again. I think he just busted Johnson open. Collins going to lift up Big Dog countering out of it. Jason Stewart, thank you for sharing. Up and over goes Johnson. Collins setting up, crashing the outside arena floor. Collins not in pursuit. Collins trying to regain some here. Collins grasping, trying to regain his breath back. Comes in Johnson. Hard Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Big Dog crashing around. Sends him crashing out of the arena floor again. A turnaround again. Referee is down. Mike Couture is down. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. Jason Stewart, welcome to the stream. Collins now lighting up Big Dog. Repeated shots to the head. Over and over. Jason, thank you for sharing. Big Dog blocks the hammer now. Collins firing right back. Collins again with an elbow shot. Collins getting cocky again in the corner. I don't know if I want to give Johnson that much time to recover. Again, the flatliner. Johnson is down. But not out as Big Dog gets the shoulder up again. Elbow drop missing. Big Dog now thunderous strikes to the knees, to the abdomen of Collins. Collins now with a thunderous right hand of his own. Neckbreaker drives Big Dog down. Collins now looking exhausted. Cannot keep Johnson down for long. Trying to figure out what he's got to do here. Leg drop, nobody home. Hard impact on the lower back of Collins. And Big Dog continuing to thunder in and zero in on that lower back. And again the suplex. Up and over goes Collins. Collins again gets the shoulder up. The United Champion hanging on. You see Steiner now on the edge of his seat over there, theoretically, hanging on to the ropes. Cheering on Collins there. Collins again lands it, face first. Goes Big Dog. Back into the corner. Hip toss by Collins. Collins going up top. This could be the missile drop kick. Right to the face of Johnson lands. Leg is hooked. Collins is victorious. He had to fight his way through that, but Collins pulls off the victory tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Johnson already moving. Collins didn't keep him down for long. Wow. Johnson does not look happy. Obviously, Johnson thought he had that match in the bag. You saw the disappointment, a look on his face as he's walking away. But Mark Collins continuing to impress. Not that he has ever disappointed. Collins is a phenomenal in-ring wrestler and continues to impress week in and week out. And now with the Internet Championship around his waist, seems to be only doing better here in XFW. And again, Morgan Steiner has 2 championships in his stable, the Internet Championship and the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. And while we're talking about the World Heavyweight Championship, folks, our main event is next. Jon Stewart, thank you for liking the stream, and thank you for making Stacy Keibler shake her little tushy. Everyone loves Stacy Keibler. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I love Stacy Keibler. You guys love Stacy Keibler. I'm going to keep putting Stacy Keibler on the screen, and the tip jar keeps filling up. Thank you guys for that, the likes, the shares, the support, the stars that we've already received tonight. Thank you all for that. But again, up next, folks, is our main event of the evening. John Mad Dog Rogers in a non-title match going up against the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Walker. Now, again, these two have been locking horns lately here in XFW after a small, minuscule altercation backstage. Jon Stewart, you did that just to plumb me, but thank you. There's Stacy Keibler in her little tiny yellow or pink thong. Thank you for that, Mr. Stewart. Thank you for sharing. John Rogers says Stacy for Stewart. Jon Stewart says hello. Gage, thank you for putting more Stacy Keibler on the screen. I can't even finish my sentence because you guys keep putting Stacy on there, and I keep getting distracted. Every time she shakes her little tush at me, it gets me distracted. But as I was saying, folks, John Mad Dog Rogers and Seth Walker. I got to get through this. Marshall Foskett, you son of a bitch. But thank you for sharing and putting Stacy back on the screen. A brief altercation backstage of a mere shoulder bump. Then there goes the tip jar blowing up. Thank you for that, Marshall Foskett. A mere miscommunication and 2 men walking into each other has escalated into a full-on hate-filled brawl here in XFW. So let's head down as these two go head-to-head in our main event tonight on XFW. John Mad Dog Rogers taking on Seth Walker next. Mad Dog already in the ring. I spoke a little too long. Walker now coming out. What is going on here? The bell! Rogers driven into the side of the apron by Walker. Mike Atura trying to get some stage. Here comes Rogers on the right hand. This match has not even started yet. Walker firing back with shots down at Rogers. And another elbow. Did anyone hear a bell ring? Did anyone hear a bell ring yet? Has this officially started? Walker sent to the barricade. Here comes Rogers. Walker running through. Walker on the front face lock on Rogers. Suplex on the outside arena floor. Again, we know Walker likes to put his opponents on the shelf. He'd love nothing more to cause a severe injury to Rogers to rid him of what he calls a nuisance. You'll see that Morgan Steiner didn't even make it out. He didn't have time to get back out here. He's still in the back with Mark Collins. Rogers up and over, wailing down the back of the champion. Rogers going, well, there's action. We now officially have a bell after these two have already been laying into each other. Rogers now with a shot to the chin. And a running bulldog dropping the champion down. Rogers now. Rogers! Old school pile driver. Walker crashing down to his head and then rolling to the outside. Rogers walking right into a front face lock, but firing back off. Rogers now with his own. And again the chin buster. Linda Stewart, thank you for liking the stream. Rogers now knee strikes in the midsection and a big one to the head of Seth Walker. But Walker firing right back. Rogers again crashing into the apron. Referee continue his count. Did Walker take a turnbuckle off? Walker did. He now 2 turnbuckles off. Rogers didn't see it. Mike Atura didn't see Rogers. Saw the clothesline coming. Kick in the midsection. Walker continuing to fight on. Rogers sent chest first into that exposed steel turnbuckle. And now Walker sent into the turnbuckle. Linda Stewart, thank you for sharing. These two hate each other to no end. And right now it's just getting ugly. Rogers in the turnbuckle. Walker coming through with a devastating lariat. This is getting brutal, folks. Walker again into this exposed steel turnbuckle. He did that to himself. He brought that upon himself, taking the top turnbuckles off. Walker again with a shot to the midsection. And then Rogers again meets that steel turnbuckle. Marshall Foskin, again, thank you for sharing. Walker victorious over Rogers last week with that brutal powerbomb. And these two again fighting on. And you see the animosity. Before the match even started, these two going at it. Mike Couture now putting one of those turnbuckles back on. Walker now with a brutal shot to the midsection. Where's Walker going? Walker now over the top rope, going to the outside. Mike Couture will start the count. Uh-oh. Walker going underneath the ring. Rogers cutting off the chair, and now right shots. Luthez press, taking the champion down. Kick in the midsection now by Mad Dog. Counter again, impressive one by Walker. Walker again going back underneath the ring. This time the chair's in hand. It's not an Extreme Rules match. Clothesline. It is not an Extreme Rules match. Rogers again sending that exposed steel turnbuckle. Walker again now taking another turnbuckle off. Rogers does not look well enough to counter into a DDT. Phenomenal turnaround by Mad Dog. Kicked in the midsection again. Walker fired right back again. Drops him down hard. David Atura with that. Oh! Distracted. Rogers. Walker went for that turn, the chair. Rogers saw it coming and then bulldogged. Walker on top of it and I was lighting up with clotheslines, driving the champion down. Phenomenal turnaround by John Mad Dog Rogers. Mad Dog still firing on all cylinders. Walker looks like he's staggering. Into the turnbuckle again. Lariat. Walker so methodical. So planning. Again, Walker got him up. Big power slam. Drives him down hard. Walker waving his hands as if nothing. Rogers getting back to his feet. Oh, no, 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 no. Walker's got him up. Oh, that brutal powerbomb. Hard impact on the back of the neck of Rogers. Leg is hooked. God damn, Walker gets the victory. Walker gets the victory over John Mad Dog Rogers. There you see the power slam from Walker. And Walker victorious on an XFW Danger Zone. Gotta wonder what it's gonna be like to get these two to stop. Walker with that chair. No, 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 no. This doesn't need to happen. Walker on the outside. Walker lighting up Rogers with that chair. Uncalled for. And now a shot to the head. Rogers getting lit up by the champion. Good Lord. Again, Seth Walker loves to put people on the shelf, folks. You see him again attacking Rogers before and after the match. I don't know how much these two can give each other. We've got so many competitors going at it to unimaginable levels. But thank you for tuning in, folks. That was our main event of the evening. We will be back tomorrow night, XFW Warzone, around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But stay tuned to the channel and make sure you don't miss out on our XFW special earlier in the evening, as we will get an inside look at Dr. Yamamoto's training facility. I can't wait to see what that likes, folks, and maybe we'll get some more insight on why Yamamoto put the Thunderbolts against the new machine. Folks, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night on XFW Warzone.